back to another video. My name is Alizaya, and I'm your favorite black transsexual. Get up into the big part or whatever. I'm back. Alrighty, y'all. So, how are you wonderful, amazing people doing today, girl? Hope y'all are doing amazing. Thank you for asking. Period. Alrighty, y'all. So we're gonna cut to the chase, girl. Before we get into today's video, I want to give a special shout out to you guys. We hit 16,000 subscribers. I know that is so crazy, and because we hit 16,000 subscribers, guess what? I'm gonna do a story time for you guys. Bada bing, bada boom. We are bringing back story times, but I'm gonna do it as special. So every Sunday, I will give you guys a story time. We're gonna call it Story Time Sundays, girl, because you're sitting down with me. You already know. Get up into it. But yeah, we're gonna dive into today's wonderful video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss this pretty face on the big part. And let's dive into today's wonderful video and put your phone on D&D, girl, on the big part. Alrighty, y'all. So this story time takes place around, the time that I moved here, because I moved in February, and guess what day it actually was on this story time? Valentine's Day. I know, girl. It's so crazy. What? So y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. At the time of the story time, I was looking for a little Valentine. I was trying to see what the trade was giving. Bitch, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was gonna get a room, bitch. I was gonna invite her, but then I was like, I don't think I really want to do that. Let me go explore. So, because the trade really wasn't given that night, girl. Everybody was booed up with their goddamn girlfriends, girl. No tea, no shade. So I was like kind of out of luck. No shade, right? So I'm not gonna lie. I ended up getting on Marta or whatever, right? And I was on Marta. I was chilling, girl. And I went downtown. I was exploring downtown. I was on the Devil's app or whatever, girl. The Devil's app, it was bumping at fucking Marta, bitch. There was a lot of profiles like that said 0 feet away. I was like, ooh, hold up. I'm looking. I'm like, who is this? Like, who's behind me? Who's around me? I'm like, wait, hold up. And girl, no tea, no shade. Like, it was giving a cute little scene, a cute little set or whatever, but bitch, nobody was really grabbing my attention. So I was kind of getting bored and fucking throw the fuck off that night, girl. And mind you, when I fucking went out on Marta, I left at like 6. So when I was heading back home, it was like I say 9 or 10, girl. Cause I was out all day just trying to conversate with people. I was socializing. I got a couple of numbers. I was chilling, I was talking to this goddamn fucking, I think 38 man, 30-year-old man, 28-year-old man. I was talking to a lot of fucking people, girl. No shade. I was just socializing, girl. And also, I ended up getting a little, let's just say sippy sip. I got a little drink or whatever, girl. No tea, no shade. Because I was trying to vibe that night, girl. Bitch, thugging it out single, like, hello. So, my homegirl, she ended up getting her little piece of set or whatever. She got her little trade. So, I was like, damn, bitch, I'm bored. I want me a little piece of trade or whatever, right? So, while we're on the phone, right, this guy, this is what's so crazy about it, too. This guy, he ends up coming up to me, right? I'm not gonna lie, he was kind of cute too. So we're gonna kind of describe him. He was like, I say 5'11", maybe 6 foot. I may be giving him just a little bit of inches, girl, no shade, but he was cute, little light skinned boy. He had like a buzz cut, girl. He was cute. He was giving what it was supposed to be gave, girl. And he was kind of like not even a YN, but a YN, let's say it like that. I think everybody's a YN, girl. If you sag, I think you're a YN. Let me stop. But yeah, long story short, he ended up talking to me or whatever. He was asking me, do I have like a pup passer or whatever, right? Because at the time I was, hitting those pup passers or whatever, right? I was hitting a Nikki stick or whatever, right? So I gave him a Nikki stick and we ended up conversating. He's asking me, oh, where are you from? Like da dee dee da. I'm telling him I'm from Texas. He's like, oh shit, what made you come out here to Atlanta? Bitch, black people. Everybody starts laughing when I say I came to Atlanta for black people. I'm not lying, bitch. I used to be around Mexicans and whites. Like, bitch, I got tired of that. I want to be around some of these ghetto people, girl. Hello, I need to be around this ghetto-ness. What? So, yeah, we conversated. And so, we was talking about Valentine's Day and how we was lonely and this and that. And so I don't know how the fucking conversation started, but bitch, or I don't know how the conversation got to how it got, but bitch, let me say it like this. What ended up happening was he ended up asking me, he was like, shit, do you pass? Like actually pass, like the green devil's lettuce, right? I was like, not really, but I do want to hit it today because I'm bored as fuck. So he was like, all right, bet you could come chill with me. Bitch, I know you're not supposed to go home with strangers, but like, bitch, I was like, fuck it, YOLO, bitch, whatever happens, happens. So, not gonna lie, bitch, we got on the goddamn MARTA or whatever, right? And so we're on the MARTA. Mind you, he got this big ass scooter or whatever, right? So we're chilling like in the back of the goddamn bus or whatever, right? So we're conversating, and I guess I'm flirting with him or whatever, right? Because he had this big ass giant iPad. So I'm like, what you got on your iPad? He's like, no, you can't see that, you can't see that. I'm like, boy, let me see what's on your iPad. So I grabbed his iPad and I was taking pictures of us, bitch. Mind you, I couldn't even tell him that I was trans just yet, bitch. I hope he knew. I think he did.
Get some help.
So no shade, bitch. We're like in the back of the goddamn bus, like I said, and we're touching all up on each other, bitch. No shade. And so, we're about to get off the bus, and before we get off the bus, I was asking him because I needed a Nicki Minaj, no shade. So I asked him, "Can you give me a Nicki Minaj?" He was like, "Yeah, for sure, I got you. I can get you a Nicki Minaj." So I was like, "Okay, bet." So we ended up getting off, and we walked to this gas station. Long story short, y'all, I'm like a little scared. I'm just a little bit scared because I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm really walking outside with this man, bitch, and it's nighttime in Atlanta. Like, bitch, when we got off the bus, it was like midnight. Yeah, it was midnight. No shade. So I was just a little bit scared because I was like, what the fuck? Like, what am I doing? But I ended up getting my Nicki Minaj. I went on about my business, girl, and we're on the scooter, right? I ended up getting on the scooter. So I'm in the like, how do I say it like this? I wish I had my scooter so I could show y'all. But like I'm in the front, he's behind me. And so like he got my arms like he's like this with me, right? On the little pedals or whatever, right? So we're riding down the goddamn hill or whatever, right? And he keeps like braking. So like I keep like my thing back there keeps bumping into him. So every time he brakes, it's like bow, bow, bow. I'm like, I turn around like, sir, stop. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, stop. So, no tea, no shade. He's laughing up a storm. He's like, I know you like that. I'm like, stop it, bitch. No shade, like, for real, stop, bitch. So, we ended up making it to his crib or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This is a little controversial to say. Not even controversial. This is a little messy to say. Bitch, he stayed with his goddamn, I think, granny, bitch. No shade. He stayed with his granny and his papa or whatever, right? His step papa or whatever, right? So, bitch, I asked him, I was like, is she gonna be cool? Because, bitch, I will go home immediately. He's like, yeah, she'll be cool. She'll be cool. She'll be cool. I'm like, okay, bet. So we ended up pulling up to his crib or whatever after like I think a 10-minute scooter ride or whatever, right? So we're in the back of the goddamn we're in the backyard or whatever, right? Trying to get in or whatever, right? So he goes in and he says, wait here for a second, right? I know what that means. He's trying to make sure everybody asleep or maybe telling his granny the business or whatever. I don't fucking know, nor do I care, right? So no tea, no shade, right? I'm sitting down, I'm minding my casual, beautiful business or whatever, right? And so he finally comes back outside because, mind you, I'm sitting on a goddamn chair or whatever. I'm like, girl, hurry the fuck up. Because, mind you, I was out there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, if he don't come the fuck out in like literally one or 2 minutes, I'm finna walk home, bitch. I gotta go. Bitch, what? I don't care. So he finally comes back outside. And so he tells me, come in. We sit down in the living room or whatever, and we're conversating, right? So then he tells me to come sit on his goddamn lap because, bitch, I don't fucking know, bitch. I sit on his lap, right? And we're just conversating, we're talking, and no shade. That's when his homeboy ended up calling him, right? So he picks up the phone, bitch. I'm like, why did you pick up the phone? This is what I'm saying in my head because, bitch, mind you, he still don't know. Like, well, he might have known, but like, I like to let people know. And bitch, I don't know what I was doing. I was just living a fast ass life today. But yeah, bitch, I want people to know. So I'm like, what the fuck? So he picked up the phone. He trying to show me the fuck off. I'm like, bitch, bitch. I'm like, I'm like, yikes, bitch. I'm like, stop with all that, bitch. No face, no case, right? And so, girl, the homie, he over here talking about who you with, like da 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 da. He's like, oh, I just met Shorty at the fucking Mario or whatever. I met her at the train station. I'm like, sir, hang up the phone. I said it like that, sir, hang up the fucking phone. And then so the homeboy, he's in the fucking background of the fucking call laughing, bitch. I'm like, take up the phone before he figures out, and then your homeboy figures out you talking to a trans, and now y'all fucking doing all the extra shit, and you bow my face like, girl, what? So so no shade, he hangs up the fucking phone. We ended up hitting the Nikki stick again, girl, and then he ends up like rolling up or whatever, right? So he rolls up, and then we go to his room so we can, pup up pass or whatever, right? So we're pup up passing. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. And then, we're also go gulping or whatever, right? And so he keeps telling me to like come over here. I'm like, sir, I don't know you like that. Like, I don't know you like that. Like, it was cute to sit on your lap, bitch. That was just to be funny, bitch. But I'm like, girl, I don't know you like that, girl. No shade. And so he ends up telling me like, why are you not comfortable? I'm like, sir, you don't know me. I'm trying to like, bitch, when I say you don't know me, I'm really trying to give you a fucking hint that like you don't know me. And so he's like, it's okay. I'm like, it's okay that we don't know each other. I'm like, sir, but you don't know me. He's like, what don't I know? He's like, I'm trans. He's like, okay,
And I, oh,
so we're sitting in the bed or whatever, right? And so, bitch, I'm not gonna lie, we ended up starting to toss and turn, bitch. And what do I mean by that, girl? We was smooching up a goddamn storm, bitch. I was like, oh my god, I actually got my Valentine's Day wish. I'm booed up with a Valentine's Day, like yes, like what? So yeah, we smooching up a goddamn storm, bitch. I'm sitting on his goddamn lab, like I'm like this, and we like, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm living it up. So no shade. He ended up grabbing my princess wand. I was throwed the fuck off because this is supposed to be a straight man. I was like, welcome to Atlanta. So no shade. He's touched all up on my princess wand, and I'm just like, I don't know about that. He's like, you can like, I want to see it. I'm like, I just met you. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. And so he's like, it's okay. I'll show you mine too. I'm like, oh, whoa, whoa, oh my gosh. Y'all need to hear his voice because his voice was so sexy because he was like talking in my ear while he's telling me this shit. So I'm like, ooh, bitch, like, I'm just like aroused, bitch, at this point, right? So I'm not gonna lie, bitch. I ended up doing it. I ended up, whoosh, bitch. Everything is out, girl. At this point, no shade, bitch. Princess One is rock solid, right? And so I'm not gonna lie, girl. He ended up giving me that good washing machine treatment, and then and then bitch. And it's like, hold up, bitch. It's like, yeah, that good. What? So, no tea, no shade. I ended up reaching the top of the mountain or whatever, right? He was doing the little thing or whatever, right? I ended up reaching the top of the mountain. So he was asking, like, you gonna do me next? So I was like, fuck it. So no shade. He whips it out, bitch. Boing, boing. Y'all see how y'all see this? This is how big it was. What am I gonna do with this? So I'm just like flabbergasted because I'm like, I'm not touching that. He's like, why not? I'm like, sir, maybe another time. I don't know. And he really went to goose. Like he wanted to goose. I'm like, I don't know about that. That's too much. That's too much. Maybe if it was like a little bigger, maybe then I would have did it. And then also he kind of smelled like he smelled like a man. Let's say that he smelled like a man. So I was kind of like turned off already. I was like, no. So yeah, no tea, no goddamn shade. Um, he kind of got a little frustrated because he's like, she really not gonna budge. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna budge. I got what I wanted. Merry Christmas, bitch. I had my little fantasy, bitch. My fantasy is over, bitch. So yeah, I'm telling him I'm about to go home, wherever. He's telling me, why are you finna go home? Why are you finna go home? I'm like, sir, I don't want to spend the night. He's like, but you can spend the night. It's okay. I'm like, I'm not spending the night in this fucking room because I forgot to describe his room. So it's like a typical room, and I don't mean to judge, but it was a fucking air mattress. He had like three fucking lizards, and they were not in the cages. And he had like a frog enclosure. I was like, this too much, bitch. And the air mattress wasn't even like blown up all the way. So I'm just like, bitch, what the fuck am I doing here, bitch? Take me home. So we exchanged Instagrams or whatever, right? And so I end up telling like I'm for sure like I'm going home, bitch. And so we're conversating. He's thinking I'm really not fucking like he's thinking I'm lying when I'm saying I'm about to go home. And so I told him my Uber here. He's like, "Oh, you for real?" He's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm like dead serious. Like I'm finna go home. So yeah, I go down the goddamn stairs, bitch. He told me to give him a hug. I'm like, I don't know. I hate when dudes do that. They be like, give me a hug. I'm like, I don't want to give you a hug though. Like, get away from me. Like, ugh, like, oh, get away. Stop. Try to hug me. Like, stop. So yeah, I gave him a little hug or whatever. And then long story short, I went on by my business. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this is a little TMI, but I keep seeing him at the damn Beltline. Like, oh my gosh. And then that story time I told y'all, of me with that damn the worst day experience or whatever. If you go to my story times, it's literally posted like I think a month ago. But there was a story time where I was talking about the girl and she keeps messing like she was messing with my other trade. This is the trade I'm talking about. Cause like after that, I keep seeing him at the Beltline talking to these girls. I'm like, but you trying to talk to me? I'm like, won't do that. This Atlanta girl, that means something down there got some crab legs. I'm like, baby, we won't want them crab legs over here, girl. Keep them crabs over there. So yeah, no tea, no shade, girl. He ended up unfollowing me, girl. I didn't feel no type of way. Unfollow back, girl. Bada bing, bada boom. No feelings attached, girl. No shade. But yeah, that was that little story time. I had a good little time on Valentine's Day. It was cute. It was gorgeous. Yes, I am coming back with the story times. But if you guys enjoyed this story time, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I hype the video up so you never miss this pretty face on the big purr. But I'm gonna talk to you wonderful, amazing people later. And thank you guys for 16,000 subscribers. Bye, loves.